Hello. Welcome to Cardminds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Libra weekly money and career reading from July 14th to the 20th, 2025. Libras, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Libras weekly money and career, July 14th to the 20th, 2025. Thank you for being here. I hope you're all well. Be on the lookout, on the hear out for the magic word. If you're interested in putting your name in the hat for free reading, all you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comment section and be subscribed. I will pull one name and announce it at the end of the month of July. So grab your best headphones, earbuds for better sound, and let's get started. Let's see what we have for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do we need to know for July 14th to the 20th, money and career? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What are the messages? What is the root of the matter? What do we need to know for the sign of Libra? We have Justice, the Star, Queen of Wands, and Eight of Wands. Okay, something is coming to light or being addressed or needs to be addressed. You're making a decision here with the Justice, or there's a decision that's made. Stick to it, believe in it, be confident. If this is not you, the Queen of Wands here, Libra, this is an Aries, Leo, Sag around you, someone you're working with, a boss, someone that is very charismatic, very social. They like the limelight, but they also get the job done. So, but if this is you, you are regaining confidence after a decision that's made by court, by justice, or by you, or by other people in the company, or your company, or a professional decision, or just the universe tossing things around for you to be able to bring back stability in a situation, in a work situation, in a business situation, whatever it is. So we have this matter here that you have to address, or maybe it's a contract, right? But or legal or whatever it is, but it has to, like, you bring back balance and fairness, and you're settling something. You're making a decision, or there's a decision made that settles something. That is bringing back. So maybe this is a financial, a debt, a money, a business situation that you have been trying to settle. It can be law, absolutely, and it can be contractual, absolutely, right? But this is really giving you hope, and financial hope, and healing. It's a positive shift. There's a real positive shift coming your way. So whether you've invested in dreams or a creative endeavor, or you really believed in something, or you're waiting for a settlement, right? This is something that is in your favor, and sort of faith returns. And we have the confidence that returns as well. And there's sudden movement forward. It's a moment where you believe in yourself. So if you have lost faith, or you've been really waiting for an answer or a settlement, trust that you are now going to be able to move forward. There's it feels like with this this Eight of Wands, I feel like this is happening suddenly, right? There's fast movement there. So maybe there's fast financial movement, or fast business movement in a job, in a payment, in results, rapid results. So expect news or action pretty soon if it's something that you've been waiting for. All right, let's see what else we have. Yes, the uncertainty, waiting for answers, projecting, you have this uncertainty because you can't project forward. Okay, well, sudden action forward. Expect action. You're on the defense, defending your territory for sure. Another person here, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, someone that's there to someone more empathic than this person, right? So again, it can be you becoming more empathic, listening, understanding that it's time to take the time to listen, to understand how it happened or what is going on, and opening yourself up to listening and see what has changed, or listening for the results, or understanding the dynamic and the conversations you have to sort of be ready to listen. Don't protect yourself too much. You're setting boundaries, but don't set too many boundaries. In other words, open up, be ready to hear, be ready to receive the information that you must receive. You have the Hangman here telling me that this has been not going anywhere. This has been stagnant for a while. And it had to, or it has to, take a new direction. It has to be done in a different way, working with other people, working with, being more creative, or being creative in a different way, or finding finances somewhere else. It's a pause here, right? There has been a pause, or there is a pause in this negotiation, in these meetings, or in this job search, or if you're doing interviews, there's a pause here. And I feel like it's a pause, and that moves into a delay. It feels like sacrifice might be needed. So let go of control. There we go. Let go of your control. Open up. Be communicative. Open up yourself to whatever information, communication, dialogue you need to have. And I feel like you haven't been really wanting to receive, or not open to dialogue, or not open to what you need to hear or what needs to be said. So this it's temporary. This is temporary. This is going to take another direction. And I think that this new perspective, once you open dialogue or understand the results, the answer, the documents, the contracts, the legality, the business, whatever it is, then that's going to give you clarity to open up to a new perspective. But the Hangman is that. The Hangman is, and the Justice, both are saying what is not working now, or what is not moving forward, or what you have not gotten answers from yet, or results, needs to be done in a different way. Take a step back, assess, reassess where you stand in your search for a job, in your business deal, or in your answers, your legal answers or financial answers, or, you know, for the money or whatever it is, take a step back and reassess where you stand and what your perspective has been and how you have worked on this up to now. Particularly if it's been stagnant. All right, one more card. Thank you. Yep. Dissolute. Okay, so you have other options. You have other options. You feel like you have been maybe disillusioned. Okay, nice. That was hidden. Nice. Okay, so even if you're, hold on. Sorry about that. Even if you're not quite sure of yourself and you're doubting yourself with this Nine of Wands, right? You're protective. You're defending yourself, you're setting boundaries, but you're also standing your ground and not willing to talk. That's why we have the Queen of Cups. Open yourself up. Even if you're freaked out, even if you're doubting, even if this is something you're not used to or you don't want to talk about or it's different, you're unfamiliar, you're uncomfortable. That's okay. That's okay. It feels like you are waiting for answers and you feel maybe disillusioned by someone or disillusioned from the answer or from the meeting or from the result or from the contracts or from the negotiations, whatever it is. We're going to pull more cards on the Seven of Cups, but you have other options. Make sure you fact check, back check. It's suddenly coming in, it's suddenly changing perspectives and suddenly changing directions and suddenly changing options. And we have the Magician. It's time to move on. It's time to grow. It's time to do things differently. And it's time to align yourself with this new energy that you have around you. All right, these cards are just popping out. So we have the Four of Swords, the rest after the challenges, communicating, opening yourself up, planning, preparing, working on something with a team. You're building this. You're part of a team. You're not alone. You will join a team. You will join this company, whatever it is. And we have the Sun, beautiful Sun. You're going to find clarity. You're going to find clarity and you're going to find a beautiful energy working with these people. So if you have felt disillusioned, right? If you have felt like even scammed or maybe feeling geared towards or seduced by a quick fix, like quick, a quick solution, but a short-term solution. And I think that you've in your mind, you've thought about, how can I make money quickly, or how can I resolve the problem quickly, or how can I get the answers quickly? Like a quick solution, but it's not a long-term solution, so it's not viable. For example, you're gonna find the money, or pay someone in a way where, okay, well, it might solve the problem for a few days, a few weeks, but it doesn't solve the problem of the long-term finances, the quick solution. And then you'll have to reimburse the money. And then how are you going to reimburse the money? But that's just an example. It doesn't have to be about money and it doesn't have to be about finances. But it feels like at one point you felt it might be better to just figure things out quickly and sort of patching things up, but not really finding a long-term solution. And that's the illusion, right? Or maybe it's someone else thinking that they could convince you or hire you in a way, right, where it's not definitive. The answer is not definitive, or the information, the contract, are not definitive. And so you don't want to get into something that's not viable, or that you can't trust, or they made you believe something that's short-term lived. Hope it makes sense. But you're now going to move forward in something, right? Whatever you've been uncertain of, and you were not sure of these people, or whatever they promised you, or whatever is going on that's a little obscure here, that you have to renegotiate or reassess. Now you're going to be able to move forward here with the Magician. You have the Magician and the Sun. Beautiful. So this is giving you clarity, beautiful, positive energy, and allowing you to move forward and to, you know, really have the connection with the people around you, with the opportunities around you. Utilizing the tools around you and connecting with, you know, your knowledge, your experience, your talent, who you are. Align yourself with the opportunities around you. The Magician just means that you have the tools to create now, and now you have the tools to create financial success. So manifest your powers, use your skills, use your ideas, use your energy wisely, and connect with the opportunities around you. That is going to empower you and move you forward into success. Working with other people, communicating with this Two of Wands, right? Planning your next move. This is a financial decision. Maybe it's regarding expansion. Maybe it's regarding travel or relocation, or investing in your future, investing in this business, or communicating with these companies for a future job, for a future project. You have a vision, right? You have a vision, but you're not in the stage where it's completely progress forward long-term vision. It is preparing that. And that you're finding with other people, with a team. You're building a business, or finally communicating with the right people for that job. And that is giving you clarity with the Sun. Beautiful. Doesn't get better than the Sun. The positive energies, right? The Sun is all about positive energies. Your mental positive energies, your mental illumination, seeking clarity and finding clarity, seeking understanding and finding understanding, that now you're powerful and you're really moving forward in a positive way. Clearing away the confusions, the stagnations, the people that are not giving answers, the people that are dragging you on something that's not viable, or something that really isn't worth all that money, that quick fix, right? Now, this is going to steer you away from all those doubts and illusions. And this is the moment where things are clicking, right? And you're just understanding that if things are going to become easier and more simple in communications, and the people are going to understand, or everything's going to become fluid and sort of not hidden anymore, right? Not hidden truths, or things you have to figure out, or things that are not visible, that you, right? Things are accessible now. Things are clear now. Everything makes sense. And this is about confidence, and your confidence will be boosted. And use what you know. Use what you know. Use your tools, your knowledge, and trust your own judgment. And that's going to really allow you, or bring in clarity and communication with ease, with the right people. It's really positive, and it's constructive, and it's you're thinking, and you're very well constructive thinking, and I think that you're really confident in your ideas. It's also maybe the joy of learning the joy of learning with these new people or working with this new this new team. That is possible. Is there another card on the Magician, please? Yes, okay. Yes, and we have the Star card. So trust yourself. You have the support of your family. You're going to be comfortable celebrating. Four of Wands, beautiful. This is something you're confident in. Now, I think that you did have your doubts, or maybe even if you're still at that stage where you haven't made a decision yet, or the decision hasn't been made yet, I feel like this is the moment where you are now going to be able to trust yourself and transform this idea into reality with the Star card. You have 2 times the Star card. And that is really either going back to sources, back to what is essential. It's the calm after the storm. And it's really, you have given a lot. You have given a lot for this job, or given a lot for this idea, or given a lot to get this job, or to get this answer, or to get these documents signed, whatever it is, because I feel like the Justice here is really going to give you the decision you need, the decision you're waiting for. And that's going to give you peace. It's going to bring you peace and protection. It is creating your future career step, or moving forward in your career and protecting it long term. Again, quick fix is not a good idea or a good solution. You want to protect your career long term. And so this is, with the Star card, double the Star card, is finding protection in your next team, group of people you're going to work with, settling in the right space, in the right job, in the right community, with the right team. And it feels creative. It feels like you're going to be able to be heard and be creative and be protected within that job, team, profession, business, whatever it is, project, right? It's going to be different for each and every one. I feel like I want one more card on this Star card. I mean, trust yourself, right? Double the Star, double the trust. Trust yourself. Allow yourself to connect and find balance with who you are and your experience and what you've done up to now, and what your, I'm missing a word, what your power is. And then that automatically is aligning you with the right people. Yes. Calm, mature, making decisions in a very calm way. If not, it's a third person around you, another water sign. Doesn't have to be. All right, one more card. Okay. Yeah, opening up. Maybe it's something you didn't want to address. Maybe it's something that you didn't see. Maybe it's something you weren't aware of. Or maybe it's something you weren't ready to see, to accept. Yep, there's the decision. So this justice decision, whoever's making it, is going to open your eyes, open your blindfolds. This is for your long-term financial stability and bring back harmony within your family, whatever you call family. This is your legacy and finding financial stability. And this justice is going to find your going to give you the long-term financial security that you're waiting for. Interesting. All right, let's see if there's one last message for the road. Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, July 14th to the 20th. Remember that if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading, all you have to do is put the magic word down below. And if you're interested in a tarot reading, I get messages every day from people looking for a tarot reading, a one-on-one tarot reading. I do not do that for the moment, but we do that every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. If that's something you're interested in, to gain access to a tarot reading, all you have to do is become a member, right? So click the join button, join membership, and that's going to allow you to get access to a tarot reading. And as long as you're a member, you can get a tarot reading every Sunday or whenever I pop up during the week. I'm going to try to do that a little bit this summer, to pop up during the week, to give the opportunity to other people maybe that don't have time during Sundays and have time to spend with their families and have other things to do. So I'm going to try to open up a live in the evening. I want to try to see if anyone's here in the evening. Maybe it's a possibility. All right. Yes. Stepping away from those illusions, stepping away from the disillusions or the people that didn't show up, or that contract that didn't show up, or whatever it is that you have felt. I'm hearing bamboozled. It's not funny, but I don't think it's in a really bad way. I really feel like this is giving you that confidence again, but you're stepping away, and you're this confidence that you're getting is allowing you to step away from something that you've been in for a while. It can be a job that you've been in for a while, friends, your coworkers, people that you trusted, people that you've been working with for a long time. There's an emotional attachment here in something that really fulfilled you, and that something that was there for you for a long time, and you have to step away. And I don't think it's something that is easy, but look at that. You have a new offer here, and the third star. If that doesn't give you hope and confidence and empowerment that you're moving into something smoother, softer, healing as well. But yeah, sometimes we have to leave friends behind. Sometimes we have to leave family behind. Sometimes we have to leave a job behind that we've had for a long time, or a community. And it doesn't mean that it wasn't good, or it doesn't mean that it's, it wasn't stable, but it means that you have to, so either you're leaving a financial stable situation, or a stable job, or a job you've been in for a long time, or a business you've been into for a long time, something like that, or right? But you're leaving it for something of a better value, of a deeper value. And so for you, sometimes we have to leave people behind, and sometimes we make choices that are difficult, but that are necessary for our well-being, and necessary for us to be able to evolve. Yeah, a choice of financial freedom, or yeah, a choice of financial freedom. Interesting. 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. This is all about finances. This is all about your independence and your financial independence, and making that choice, or that justice is making that decision for you, or justice is giving you financial independence. For you, your family, and they're the toxic ties, or they're the difficulty, the attachments that you've had from this job, or the attachments you had to this job, or to this community, or to this family, or to this company, or this person, whatever it is. Maybe you had a contract, right, with this company. Maybe you had a contract for this job, and it's not viable anymore, even though it's been successful and viable for a very long time. It's almost like getting out of your comfort zone, or finally getting the justice decision that's going to allow you to step out of that job and step out of that contract. That is a possibility as well. And it's not, when we make decisions to leave something or when we're waiting for justice, you know, it doesn't always mean that things were bad, and it doesn't always mean that the job didn't serve you, but you are going on to something that you value more, that you need. And being a Libra, I'm not surprised, because stability and financial stability, maybe it's a well-paying job, but it's not stable, but it's very lucrative. Maybe it's people you thoroughly enjoy working with, but one toxic manager or one toxic company, or vice versa, a great company, but toxic people you're working with, something like that. But something in there was something that you really enjoyed for a long period of time, and now it's time to step away, and to step away from those people, even though they served you for a long time. Wow. Okay. So, I feel like the magic word here is evolving. Evolving. So I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and every one for being here, for sharing your journeys, for sharing your energies. Gratitude. Gratitude to each and every one. So if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading, all you have to do is, okay, stepping away to evolve. So I keep getting different words. All you have to do is put stepping away to evolve down below in the comment section, and don't forget to be subscribed. Thank you so much for watching, Libras. Have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.